today what we're going to be making is a pizza dip. So, like always, first thing I need you guys to do is put up your hair or tuck it behind and go wash your hands. Our hair's up and our hands are washed. I need you guys to preheat the oven to 350. Okay, so now that our oven is preheating, we need to collect the following stuff. So in terms of food ingredients, I need you guys to grab your bag of shredded cheese. I need you guys to grab your thing of Philadelphia cream cheese, your herb and garlic cream cheese, your pizza sauce, and your pepperonis. And then in terms of supplies or tools we need to make the recipe, I need you guys to go grab a fork. And then all we need is an oven-safe dish. So I have two here. I'm going to be using this one just because I don't want to make a big one tonight. So you guys can kind of pick whatever size you want. Roughly nothing too big. Like if you have a big lasagna tray, might be too big. But if that's all you have, then use it. And I'll kind of show you, I'll walk you through kind of how we can do it with something small and something big. So I'm right now gonna do this one. And like I said, it has to be oven safe. So we're gonna start by opening our cream cheese. And what we're gonna do, and this is gonna be different based on everyone's size, so you're just gonna wanna put a layer of cream cheese on the bottom. Now, when you're doing this, the concept is we're gonna do a layer of cream cheese, then a layer of sauce, and then a layer of our pepperonis. So we're gonna start by grabbing our fork, and we're going to layer the bottom of our pan with cream cheese. So we're just gonna scoop it out. So maybe do 2 scoops depending on what size, and then spread it around. So the concept of this is you want your cream cheese to cover the whole bottom of your dish. And you want it to be even kind of all the way around. So I'm gonna need just a couple more scoops. As you can see, I'm not using a whole lot of my cream cheese because my dish is quite small. So if you guys are using a really big dish like I explained before, you might use the whole thing. But for now, I'm just using a little bit. And I'll show you how thick you want it to be. All right, so I've spread mine out. Just getting all that extra stuff off my fork. Okay, as you can see, here's mine. It's just my layer here. That's kind of how thick I have it. And like I said, I probably used half of my cream cheese. So if you guys have, a size that's double this, then you'll probably use your whole cream cheese. So you just layer it on. Okay, so then we can wipe off our excess cream cheese in the container and put our lid back on. For our second step, we are going to grab our pizza sauce. We're gonna give it a good shake. Now, mine's already open. You guys might need to take your cap off and open it here, but I've already opened mine. So you're gonna give it a good shake. And then what you're gonna do after you have that is you're just gonna layer it on. And I'll show you mine in a second to see how much, because you don't want it to be too saucy. Okay, after mine is layered, I'm going to use that same fork of mine and I'm just gonna brush it all on and have it cover all my cream cheese. Okay, and I'm just gonna add a little bit more pasta sauce, pizza sauce. Perfect. Now, so we have our cream cheese and our pizza sauce. Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our pepperonis, and I just kind of set mine out on a plate right now, but you guys can just take yours out of the bag. And you're just gonna layer the top with pepperonis. And they can overlap as you're putting them on. It's basically up to you guys on how many pepperonis you want. I filled mine pretty good here because I like a lot of pepperonis in mine. But you guys don't have to put that much on it. It's totally up to you. And then lastly, we're gonna take our cheese. And what we're gonna do is we're just gonna sprinkle our cheese on top. And we want all our cheese to cover all of our pepperonis. And we want it evenly spread all over. So I'll show you that. So now we have our layer of cream cheese, our layer of pizza sauce, our layer of pepperonis, and our layer of cheese. And now it is ready to go in the oven once our oven is preheated. All right, so we're gonna put our pizza dip in our oven now that it's preheated to 350. And we're gonna set a timer for 15 minutes. Okay, so now that our pizza dip is in the oven, just a couple things. So we're putting it in for 15 minutes. So the pepperonis are already pre-cooked. So really what we're doing is we're just heating up that mixture all together to create the dip. So now that we wait our 15 minutes, we can put everything away. So all of our fridge items, our pizza sauce, now that we've opened it, it has to go in the fridge. And then obviously our pepperonis. So all of this stuff has to go in the fridge. And then you can wash your fork. And then you guys can get your Tostito chips out because that's what we're gonna use to dip in our dip. So it's been 15 minutes and I'll kind of show you what mine's looking like. And then finally, we always have to make sure that we turn our oven off. So our pizza dip is out of the oven. I have mine on my little wooden platter just to save it from the counter because it's super hot. So you guys can leave yours on your stove, or if you guys have a protector for your hot plates, and that's great. So this is mine. And then you guys wanna go and grab your scoops, and basically you guys are good to eat it. Now it will be kind of hot, so if you wanna scoop some out and blow on it or let it cool down a little bit. And if you want, you can always just let the whole thing cool down before you guys wanna eat it. The great thing with this pizza dip is if it cools down too much and you're eating it and it's kind of cold again, you guys can reheat it again in the oven. And yeah, so there you guys go. You guys have your pizza dip and your Tostitos, so you guys are good to go.